You all know.
Stop.
No.
This is making you look guilty,
All
but
right,
this
look.
is unfair. This is
So
unfair.
I owe George.
This is unfair.
So because of my
Stop.
no, I know he can't. No, I'm selling it. I'm fucking
Unfair.
pissed.
All right, fine.
I'm
How about I tell it?
Okay, Dream tells it.
This is
And
unfair.
then you guys can add on to if you'd like.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say the most basic. The most basic. I'm just gonna make it short and sweet and the most basic.
Okay.
Where
So
they were.
basically-
Listen, George trust me. Sound up. Fine. Sound. Fucking ruin him. I don't care. Fucking go. Son. I don't fucking care anymore.
Okay.
Fuck off, George.
This is
I was gonna save you. I was gonna save you.
All right, this
This
is
is
what happened.
steaming.
I'm saying it. Look, so I owe
Where is
George
it? Oh my God.
$2,000 because of my acting up at the casino. Okay,
2,000
Right?
pounds.
2,000 pounds, not dollars. 2,000 pounds, right? And you all
Okay,
know that I had to stay in the UK for a long amount of time because my eardrums were fucked, right? And basically, we couldn't stay at the Airbnb anymore that we're at because like it was like our time was over, right? And George is like, well, I'm just going home. And I was like, George, like I'm sick. My eardrums are like fucked. Like I can't hear out of one ear. The other one's bleeding blood.
So you had
I
to
was
delay
like-
your flight. You had to delay.
I did delay my flight, so I couldn't go home, right? And I'm like, George, let me stay with you. He says no, I can't stay with him, and that I have to go get a hotel and just like sit there, and that's where I have to stay, because like George didn't want me to stay at his house for whatever reason. And I was like, all right. I was like, well, if you're doing that, I'm not paying you your 2K back
Well, listen,
because you're a
coming
dick.
into this
Because
trip,
you're a
we-
dick.
we
And I was
both
like, you're not
knew-
letting
we
me
both
stay at your
knew-
place.
Listen, we both knew that we weren't staying here because I didn't want to stay here with Sapnap.
Yeah, but like we didn't
we
foresee
rented somewhere.
we didn't foresee that my eardrums were gonna get bursted. I was gonna be sick, just like doing nothing. And instead of being a good friend and letting me, I even said, George, I'll just stay on your couch. Like I don't even like I'll just stay on your couch.
I didn't
I-
want you bleeding on my couch.
Yeah. Well, I was like, and I'm stuck in this country,
your hotel
like a
was
country
nice.
I don't.
Your hotel
live
was
in.
nice. What are you complaining about?
Well, I'm deducting the 2K I owed you because you were a horrible friend.
It's not horrible.
It is. Dream even agreed that you were being a bad friend.
Okay.
No.
You did. Dream did agree.
All right, my perspective. on the
Dream said
situation is
that-
the flight was delayed, and then George should have let you stay at his place probably, but it is his choice. But then you were like stuck. What I felt bad about was that you were stuck in the UK. You couldn't go home because you couldn't fly because your eardrums were like so messed up, and like the pressure from the flight would like make it. So you were spending so much money like every day on like a hotel, and then also like because you had to do that, you chose to make your flight like closer, which you also had to pay like a premium for. And then on top of that, you didn't like you were like sleeping all day and you couldn't like do anything. And I was saying like if I was there, I would have at the very least like stayed with you to like help you and like buy like get you food and like make sure you're okay. And that's what I said. I said that I thought it was a little fucked up that George didn't do that. And then George was like, well, I didn't have an obligation to do that.
Yeah. And so I was like, all right, if you're gonna be a dick, I'm not paying you back.
But then to be fair, what did I say, Sapnap? What did I say about that?
Well, you said, well, you should be a man of your word, or you should
Dream
always
is just
honor your
such a good
word.
person. Dream is
You should
I
honor your
said-
word, so you should pay him back. But you said
That's
that
true.
George should probably be a good friend and be like, all right, I'll call it even and agree to it, which he wouldn't.
That's not what I said actually.
You said something like that.
No, I said that I wouldn't have been in that situation because I wouldn't have done what George did. That's what I said. But I said that if I were you, I would pay it back. Because I said that if you say you're gonna pay someone money, then you owe that person that money. Like there's no reason you shouldn't pay them, even if like you have a disagreement or there's anything that you should just pay them. But I did say that it makes sense that you'd be mad at him because he cost you a lot more than what you owed
Yeah, he
him.
cost me way more than what I owed him. So I was like, all right, I'm deducting that out of what I owe you.
Yeah.
Because like I wasn't even being unreasonable. I was like, George, I'll just stay on the couch. Like I won't even bother you. Like I'll just literally be on the couch, like all day, sleeping all day. I'll wake up
That's letting
occasionally,
his feeling out now.
order
Stop
some
letting his
food,
feelings out. George,
and
how
he
do you
wouldn't
feel?
even let me do that. So I was like,
Guys, this is
all right,
therapy.
fuck
George-
you. You're not getting your money back.
I said, be quiet. Come on, George, talk to me. Come on, speak your truth and your feelings, George. George, come on. Look, this is a therapy session.
I want to say
You got a call.
I want to say something because I did spend the night one night at George's apartment, and he said something so funny to me before we went to sleep.
What did he say?
He said, so I was sleeping on the couch and he said this to me right before he went to his room. It's just so ridiculous.
How is that ridiculous?
Like, why would I do that?
I don't know. I could see you doing that.
I don't think I would.
Why not? I could see you doing
I kind
that.
of want to say it. It's so
I
funny.
could see you doing that for sure. I
Should
feel like
I-
I would say the same thing to you.
Should I say it? It's so funny.
It's kind of funny.
George, look in the group chat. Should I say that? That is so funny.
I don't know.
Look, someone just said it. Someone literally said it in quotes.
Alright. Alright, I might as well say it now since Dream already
That's-
exposed it.
No, they see it. You don't even need to say it. It's fine.
It's just so ridiculous. Like, why would I do that on your couch?
Why would you not? Like that's something.
It's because it's in like I have no privacy. It's like in the middle of his living room. What if he comes out to get water or something? It's just so dumb. Like I wouldn't.
You would.
I
you
wouldn't.
Like you
I would not. I would not.
You would.
I would not.
You
Do you
would.
want to tell them what you said before you came here?
Fine. We could talk about that.
Oh my god.
All I know is that especially based on the context, that is something 100% you would do.
Well, the only reason that would possibly be something I would do is because of that context.
Well, yeah,
I
but
don't
you
even
didn't-
agree
you
with
didn't-
that.
You didn't even end up doing that context, and I feel like you would just do it anyway.
I wouldn't. Without that context, trust me, I would not. It's just like, what if he comes out? Like, it's just so weird.
What if it comes out?
Yeah. Should I tell them the context?
Sure. All right, tell them the context.
All right, fine.
The
So
funny thing is,
basically,
as soon as you tell it, they're gonna realize that I told this story, but I changed part of it to make it so it wasn't as weird, like a month ago. But anyway, go on.
so basically, before I went to the UK, we were all in a call, and I was brainstorming ideas how to mess with George, and then I came up with the best idea. It's like the most epic prank I could do to George, just knowing who George is. And like he'd just be so upset.
Knowing who George is, anyone would be annoyed
Because
by
like
this.
I feel like you would be like especially annoyed. I don't know why. Like, so I came up with this. I came up with the idea. I don't even want to say it. Almost.
It's like it's so disgusting that you can barely even bring yourself to say it.
Basically, I came up with the idea that I was going to, while I was at George's house, do the thing I was gonna do on the couch, but leave the remains just somewhere in his house because he would just be forced to eventually clean it up. Like he can't hire someone to clean that up. That's just so weird. So he was gonna have to clean it up, and Dream was gonna pay me to do it.
that makes it sound. That makes it sound so bad. That is not. Give more context than that.
What other
And you
context
wonder why I
is
didn't
there?
let you stay here.
That was you just said that in like the most fucked way you possibly could. You were going
No,
to
and then
you were gonna do it. Okay, fine. Fuck you both. You were gonna do it anyway. And then George was like, "Well, if you do it, I'm gonna come everywhere." Or something. He said, like, so
he said he's gonna when he gets to America come all over my
so I
stuff.
said, I was like, okay, now I want to see that. So fucking Santa, I'll pay you to do it because it'd be funny to escalate things. That's the,
Oh my god.
that's the context. That's the context.
What do you mean the context?
You said that you got in his bag, and so he'd have to go home, and he wouldn't even realize it was in it until he got home, and he stuck his hand in it. And then I said, "Sapnap, I'll pay you to do it." So he does that.
All right, that's whatever. Let's move on.
That's not the full context. The full context is
That's
I was
the
like, all right.
context.
I was like, all right, if you do that when you move here, I'm gonna come somewhere even worse than that. And it was just like it escalated
Oh my
so
god.
much.
This is disgusting. This is unacceptable.
It is disgusting. Oh my god. Like Silent, that you just made that, like the way you said it was so, like it was going fine, and then when you said the second part, it was just like the most ludicrous thing you could have said.
He like didn't sugarcoat it at all.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah.